Banzai! Banzai! Ah! Banzai!
There's no doubt I'll have to kill you, but you are truly an opponent worthy of a samurai. Are you ready?
Banzai! Ayak!
I don't know if I'm a poet or just play the guitar. Hi, Mini LH, the beginning isn't bad at all, is it?
The beginning of what?
The beginning of my artistic masterpiece that I will bequeath to the history of music. An epic lyric poem inspired by your feats. I shall call it Zagor EN. I don't know if I'm a poet or just play the guitar, but I'll touch your hearts with my verses. This is only the first stanza. I've decided to compose one a day for the next year.
What? Are you saying I'll have to endure 365 more stanzas like this? That will be hellish torture.
You're mistaken, Zagor. There won't be 365, but 366. This is a leap year, and it will have one more day.
Oh no.
So, let's see after the first stanza I lead. Oh, of course, the traditional invocation of the muse to inspire me. Hey! Caramba, carambeta, Zagor, look, we have visitors.
A parrot. Haha. Where the hell did it come from?
And who knows that? I haven't seen him around here before.
Essentially by the color of its feathers, I'd say it belongs to a species that lives in warmer regions to the south. It is said that they can learn to speak words.
Nonsense! I lived in tropical regions for a long time, and I know what talking parrots look like. They have a different beak, a different gaze. Trust my word, this feathered creature is as silent as a fish.
Male!
By all the mustaches of my family. Did I hear that right?
You heard right, Chico. He loudly shout the word.
He said he pronounced it.
Male, the word male!
Hey, look who this is, Drunky Duck.
Crazy postman.
Don't be crazy, friends! Rather, the modern postman, the man who made revolutionary changes in the American Postal Service. Whoosh! I present to you a new method of deliver airmail.
What did you say?
Pardon?
I said airmail. That's what I called the system that will speed up mail deliverer. When Paquito completes his training, I'll get more intelligent parrots. Soon the American sky will be flooded with thousands of flying postmen.
W as you is me? You're really crazy, Drunky Duck.
Don't exaggerate, Chico. Our friend hasn't gone crazy. He just had a little too much to drink, as usual.
Is that so? You don't believe me. You don't trust me or Paquito. All right, now I'll show you.
Male!
Come on, Zagor. Take that envelope.
1,000 scalps. It's addressed right to me. My name is written on the back.
Of course! I picked it up at Fort Loyalty and Paquito delivered it to you via airmail.
Someone I know?
No, Chico. It's MRF Ferguson, a cattle breeder who lives on the western edge of the forest. He wants me to come to his farm. He says we need to talk about a problem that concerns me.
Is trouble brewing?
Who knows that? Anyway, I think I'll go to him since I'm not doing anything these days anyway. In any case, convey my congratulations to Paquito Drunky Duck. I don't know how you managed to train him, but the result is excellent.
Speaking of him, where has he gone now?
Mail!
Yes, I forgot to deliver the hammer you ordered last month at the store in Fort Loyalty. See, your name is written on this hammer. May, I forgot, but airmail never makes mistakes. Whether it's letters or goods.
Airmail, you say? To hell. No, damn, I guess. I meant underwater mail. Because I'm going to send that damned animal to the bottom of the swamp. Now you'll get what you deserve, winged brigand. Do you like hot lead?
I think it's best if I move on.
Heh, I agree with you, Drunky Duck. Hey, wait a minute. Take it will help you forget the misunderstanding of those for whom your genius invention is intended.
Thank you, Zagor. But fear not. Superior ideas always come to life, and so will airmail.
Villain winged killer flying robber! Come back here if you're brave!
Welcome, Zagor. I was already afraid you wouldn't accept my invitation.
Why would I refuse to come, Ferguson? I consider you a friend, just like all the people who live in Darkwood.
Thank you for that.
This is Chico, a Mexican who has been living with me for some time.
I've heard of him. I'm glad to have met you, Chico. Word of you has reached all the chefs and innkeepers in this area.
I hope you didn't believe those slanders people are spreading about me.
To be honest, I believed something. So I ordered the biggest ox I had to be roasted. And with him a few turkeys.
Yippee.
Yes, come in. It's you, Okada. Zagor, Chico, allow me to introduce my guest, a dear friend who came from Japan.
I am glad.
Mucho gusto. Senor?
This is Zagor, the man I told you about, and this is his assistant, Chico.
I am glad.
Mucho gusto, senor.
Excuse me. I should have told you earlier. The ceremonies of introduction in American and Japanese society are quite different. That's why I think we should find a third solution between a handshake and a bow. Let's say a sip.
Wine?
No.
Ah, I forgot that Americans prefer other drinks. Haha, I should have said whiskey immediately, right?
Not even that, actually. Tea, gentlemen, we will drink excellent tea as it is an authentic product of Japanese culture. My guest, Okada Minamoto, Prince of Kamakura, does not drink alcohol.
Exactly, gentlemen. Bushido forbids it.
T.A.? Damn, no cursed. Tea, as if we were Bakutaneri.
Would you like to try these cookies, gentlemen? They are made from rice flour that I imported from the Far East.
Ugh, order rice cookies. What nonsense.
You are a perfect host, Ferguson.
I owe that to my many years in Japan. The inhabitants of that land are true masters of hospitality. I presume that what interests you most now is the reason I invited you here, Zagor.
You guessed it, Ferguson.
All right, as you surely know, I've dedicated myself to raising livestock in the prairie that stretches from Darkwood to the first slopes of the Blueback Mountains, and I've been quite successful at it. For the first few years, everything went smoothly, but in recent months, the FTIs have started to occur and are now becoming more frequent. At first, my men went in search of the thieves, but it yielded no results. So I decided to contact the authorities at the nearest military post, Fort Loyalty. Unfortunately, it was during this period that the garrison had the least soldiers, and the commandant openly told me he couldn't spare a single soldier. But in return, he approved my proposal for a means that would resolve the situation in the shortest possible time. In short, he allowed me to form a private army, which would have the right to intervene with weapons against the thieves.
I don't like that permission at all. I have Uiatemo's confidence in your judgment, but if all landowners in Darkwood were given the right to administer justice themselves...
I understand your stance, Zagor. However, as I told you, this only applies to the current situation, until the garrison at Fort Loyalty is adequately reinforced. In any case, not only can I count on a group of experienced fighters, but I have also managed to identify the perpetrators.
1,000 scalps. Congratulations, Ferguson.
It's a group of about 20 hooligans hiding in the ravines of Dragon Hill.
Dragon Hill between Glass Peak and Greenstone Creek.
Exactly. 30 miles into your forest.
I'm starting to understand you need a guide.
Yes, and above all, a guarantee that my men will be able to enter that territory without being attacked by Indians.
You've noticed well, the presence of armed men would certainly not please the Shoshone living in that area.
So, what do you think about it?
Mr. Ferguson, Mr. Ferguson.
What is it, Wiseman?
The people you are expecting are coming. They are a mile from here.
Are you sure it's them?
If I am to judge by the description you gave me, there should be no doubt. I didn't see them well enough to make out their facial features, but they're strangely dressed and carry flags full of mysterious symbols and signs.
Here we are. In a few minutes, I will introduce you to my private army, Zagor.
1,000 scalps. This has really piqued my interest.
Forgive me, Master. If you'll allow me, I'd like to step away for a few minutes. Given that my men are arriving, I want to give them a suitable welcome, worthy of their noble origin.
Of course, feel free to go, Okada.
But why did your man mention that they were strangely dressed?
And the flags? What do the flags have to do with it?
By all the drums of Darkwood.
Mama! Help! It's the monster from the Black Swamp. He's alive. He's still alive. Or not. It's the other monster, Malak. Get up! Do something! Shoot!
But I don't.
What, ha ha ha, don't worry, Chico. There's no cause for alarm. I see you've put on your ceremonial mask, Okada.
Yes. This is an important day for the samurai. I considered that the ancient laws of our caste must be observed to the smallest detail.
Look at him now! Well, you are a friend of Minamito, or rather Minotamo. All in all, a prince. By all the potions of my grandfather, the apothecary, I can guarantee you quite frightened me.
That is one of the purposes of this colorful warrior Krieger, to strike fear into the hearts of the enemy. And this 12th century mask is perfect for such a thing.
1,000 scalps. I wonder how you even move with all those trinkets on you.
Watch your tongue, young man. These are not trinkets. Every item I wear is in accordance with the rules of Bushido.
Bushido, who is this Mr. Bushido? Who prevents you from enjoying good whiskey and forces you to dress as if you're going to a carnival?
I confess enough, I will not allow the sacred tradition of the horse and sword to be insulted.
Stop, Okada. Understand our friends. They have not lived in the wonderful land of the rising sun. They don't know your tradition, and no matter how inappropriate their comments may seem to you, I assure you they have no ill intentions. Chico, you did not wish to offend the name and honor of the samurai, did you?
I offend a samurai? I would never do such a thing. I greatly respect the samurai. I adore them. Furthermore, I am completely crazy about them.
Then it's all right.
Let the devil take him. And who are these samurai, anyway?
Ha ha.
Ha.
I think I owe you some explanations, friends. As I already told you, I lived in Japan for many years.
Mr. Ferguson!
Yes?
They've arrived!
They're just coming in.
Damn it, you can't miss this sight, boys. Come closer to the window.
By all the drums of Darkwood.
Caramba carambita!
Unbelievable.
By all the mustaches of my family.
Stop. Ja. Rapido off. Banzai.
Banzai!
Banzai.
Banzai! Banzai! Banzai!
Lunatics? A true collection of lunatics? Caramba and Carambita. Where did those yellow-skinned scarecrow-like people come from, for heaven's sake?
From Japan, Chico. Straight from Japan. The people you see outside are the descendants of a warrior lineages that for centuries has been exclusively dedicated to the art of warfare. These are the samurai. People who direct all their physical and mental efforts towards learning and perfecting martial arts, and who respect the Bushido code. In accordance with that ancient code, they live and fight for whoever hires their swords. Of course, it's not easy to become a samurai, and only those who repeatedly demonstrate bravery and loyalty enter that privileged caste.
In short, these are people who are made for violence, and who lead violent lives.
And they die violently, Zagor. Because a samurai could never endure the humiliation of dying in bed like ordinary mortals. The golden age of the samurai was in the Middle Ages, when Japan was divided among numerous lords who fought among themselves for supremacy. Such as, for example, Tara and Manamoto, their uninterpreted rivalry has fueled the fire of war throughout Japan for centuries. However, things have changed now. The wars between the nobles have ended, and the samurai no longer have anyone to dedicate their sword and life to. Thus, their tradition has almost died out, except for a few groups who still respect the chivalrous rules of Bushido. And my friend Okada is among the last to live according to ancient times. For years he has maintained a group of samurai at his own expense, constantly training them, hoping that some extraordinary opportunity will allow them to show that they are worthy of the deeds of their ancestors. But in Japan, the time of individual endeavors and chivalrous deeds has long passed. Wars have ended. The country has united under a government that cannot leave the issue of territorial disputes to others. Despite this, Prince Minamoto continues to maintain his personal army in a state of combat readiness, applying the purest tradition of the samurai caste, expecting fate to give him the opportunity to prove how brave and capable he is.
And you gave him that opportunity when you hired him.
Exactly. I think that's an excellent idea, and I believe you'll agree once you see them in action. Trust me, they are invincible. They use the sword, short knife or bow and arrows with equal skill. And at the same time, they are so agile that they can confront several enemies simultaneously. Look at them. At first glance, they don't inspire much confidence, considering their short stature and not so robust build, and yet things are as I told you. They are incredibly mobile and have astounding reflexes. They are true killing machines. And when their battle cry, Banzai, echoes through the ravines of Dragon Hill, those damned bandits won't even have time to repent.
I don't doubt that you rightly place great hopes in them, but I have to ask you something. How do they handle rifles and pistols?
Rifles and pistols, that's out of the question. The chivalrous laws of Bushido forbid the use of firearms, and no samurai would stoop so low as to use them.
What? That's madness. How do they hope to defeat a gang of bandits armed with repeaters then? Cold weapons against pistols and rifles. That's pure suicide. Ferguson.
Nonsense. Anyway, you'll see for yourself. However, now we could take a break from talking. I can offer you tea. Or would you prefer something different?
Well, honestly, if I were a noble Japanese samurai, I would have to content myself with those sloppy dishes. But given that I am just a miserable, undistinguished Mexican who does not have to follow the rules of Bushido, I'll turn to something more delicious. Banzai. What are you doing, Zagor? Why aren't you going to sleep?
Soon, Chico.
Or I wonder how it's possible that you're not tired. What has caught your attention? Now you've got my attention. What could be so interesting to keep you glued to the window? Ah, you were watching them. Samurai? As if you are fascinated by their presence.
In a way, you're right, Chico. While you were busy with steaks, potatoes, and drumsticks, I was discussing everything in detail with Prince Minamoto. I can tell you that conversation disturbed me. Just look at them. Ferguson wasn't wrong when he called them killing machines. They crossed the ocean and half of America, just to wage war. They came to this unknown land with the aim of fighting, without caring whether what they were fighting for was just or not.
I don't see anything strange in that. Professional soldiers are all the same, whether their skin color is white or yellow.
No, Chico, these are different. The ones you are talking about have no ideals, but vent their anger on others just to make money. But these only fight for the sake of fighting. They are excited by the thought of bloodshed, regardless of whether it is the enemy or themselves. Some strange feeling is overwhelming me, Chico. Something tells me that the arrival of these people will bring misfortune to Darkwood.
Nonsense! Stop with these conspiracy theories and go to sleep. You'll see that everything will go smoothly. Those costumed monkeys will return the cows to the esteemed Mr. Ferguson. The noble prince will earn money with which he will buy tea and cookies, and together with his men, he will return to the land of the rising sun.
I hope you're right, Big Belly.
And they'll take the flags.
I sincerely hope so. Good night, Chico.
Good night, Zagor.
Emmar Ferguson told me about some of your exploits. Zagor, it is a great honor for me to have such a brave and courageous man beside me. Of course, you are not obligated to risk your own life. As soon as you show us the hideaway of those bandits, withdraw and observe our attack from a safe distance.
I disagree with you, Prince. I don't make a habit of sitting idly by and watching someone else fight for something that concerns me. And in this case, it suits me too for these bandits to disappear from Darkwood. After all, perhaps everything can be resolved differently, less dramatically than you anticipated. If we manage to surprise and surround them, the bandits will easily surrender without a fight. And in that case, all that will remain for us is to take them to the Fort Loyalty prison.
I think you are mistaken, my young friend. The methods you mentioned may suit police officers or sheriffs, but my men came here to fight, not to take prisoners to jail. Believe my word, there will be an exciting, intoxicating battle here. And if you fight alongside us, I will be glad to share glory with a warrior of your caliber.
Everyone stop.
Danger?
No. However, if I am to trust the instructions Mr. Ferguson gave me, the den of those bandits, perhaps it's best if you wait for me here while I go ahead and estimate the enemy's numbers.
That sounds like a great idea to me. But what do you say if I come with you? I'd love to see the battlefield.
All right, Prince, let's go. Silence. Here we are. That guy looks like a guard.
Here I am, Priscola.
Finally, damn you. You're at least half an hour late, you selfish man.
You know how it is. I was lucky in poker today, and didn't want to get up from the table so easily.
Yes. While I was watching these damn cows.
Don't be angry, Prisco. The Menarket from Bluefield will come in 5 days. He will buy those horned sacks of fat and fill our pockets with money.
Bahak a handful of dollars for all that effort and sweat. And we smell like cowboys. You know what? We'd rather risk our lives in a robbery than continue to be common thieves. I'm gonna tell the boss this was my last job.
You said that well. This was your last job.
No, wait.
1,000. Damn it, Prisco.
Banzai!
Damn me, who is this?
Banzai!
1,000 scalps. The demon is faster than lightning.
Are those the animals stolen from my friend, Ferguson?
I think there's no doubt about it after hearing those two talking.
Where is the den of those robbers?
It's probably at the bottom of the valley, behind that rocky outcrop.
Now we shall see. You were right. There they are down there. 10, 15 fewer than I thought.
Yes, but they are all armed to the teeth.
I'd say those two were armed a moment ago. Or am I mistaken?
All right, Prince. You wanted a battle. Go ahead. Give the signal for the attack to begin. Let your men go.
Not so fast. Not so fast. It is true that we are far from our country, but that does not mean we can betray the laws of Bushido. Let's go, my samurai and I have something very important to do. Where?
What are they talking about, for heaven's sake?
Perhaps the esteemed prince is deploying troops before the attack.
But they sat down?
And with what calm?
By all the mustaches of my family, they don't look at all like people who are about to kill or die. What are they taking out from under those strange clothes? Mindra. Compacts and combs.
And lipstick for men. I don't understand anything anymore.
Crazy. No doubt about it. Completely crazy. I realized that immediately, as soon as I saw them entering Ferguson's farm. Perfume? Oh no, this is really too much.
Now we are truly ready. A true samurai never goes into battle untidy. If the enemy kills him, he will never get the chance to mock his appearance.
A truly refined tradition. Do you want to comb your hair too, Zagor? And a little powder would help you remove those dark circles under your eyes.
Stop talking nonsense. Chico. I certainly have no intention of participating in the preparations required by the famous Bushido. I will fight as I see fit. You have no objection, Prince Minamoto?
My authority only extends to the samurai, Zagor. You are free to act as you wish. We only asked you to be our guide, and you have completely fulfilled your task.
Go with them part of the way, and then find a good observation spot. I think you'll have something to see.
I agree with you. Caramba, carambita. These lunatics never cease to amaze me.
See you later. Good luck, Prince.
And to you, Zagor.
Sister, oh sister, please lend me your hand.
3 aces. Ming me, this time you're mine, dollars.
Just a moment, boss. If my sight still serves me, this is a straight flush. 9, 10, Jack, Queen, and finally King of Hearts.
Damn it. I've never seen anyone so lucky, damn you, Edwin.
Me.
Oh sister, let's walk the seashore and see the ships as they sail.
And you stop annoying me with that whining. You fool.
Hey, are you crazy?
The fact that you're the boss of this thieving gang doesn't give you the right to.
If you don't like the way I run things, you can leave right now, Jim.
Well, you know what? I'll personally kick you out as soon as we share the money we get for the livestock.
PFT, we'll see about that, darling. Don't forget I draw faster than you.
Enough is enough. Poker, boredom, and the troubles those damn cows give us have all turned us into hysterical women. Why don't we try to hold on for a few more days, damn it? Afterwards we'll escape anyway. And you, boss, if you can't handle defeat, don't play cards. but find another past him.
And what else is there to do in this hole? It's as if we've been here for ages.
People, hey people! Boss Jonas Jim, that's incredible.
What is so incredible?
Did you perhaps manage to catch a fish after several months of fruitlessly sitting by that stream?
Or maybe instead of a fish, he pulled out a mermaid.
Don't laugh, idiots. I wanted to tell you that while I was down there with my rod and hook, I saw a crowd of people with swords and bows approaching. They wore some crazy costumes, their faces were painted like saloon dancers, and they waved flags I'd never seen.
Of course, didn't they bring 10 pink elephants with yellow tusks?
You don't believe me, but I assure you that...
People painted like dancers carrying unusual flags. Bah. We know what you take when you go fishing. A rod, hook, bait. A bottle of whiskey.
You are a bunch of idiots. I'm telling you, I wasn't drinking and I saw those people.
Damn it!
Boss guys, look towards the valley entrance.
What the hell?
Now you're starting, Taffin. Heavens!
It's unbelievable.
I told you.
Who are those lunatics, for heaven's sake?
Banzai! 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 Banzai!
Crazy or not, they seem serious to me.
Who are they anyway? And what do they have against us?
We'll leave the questions for later.
Assuming any of those scarecrows stay alive. Should pause.
It's my turn.
Ah! Damn it, where did this thing come from?
Lightning and thunder, I don't understand anything anymore.
Watch out.
Should kill him. Watch out.
Banzai! Banzai! Ah!
There is no doubt that you will succeed in killing us. But it is equally certain that you will not be among those who will be able to rejoice in victory.
A 1,000 scalps. Swords, arrows, knives. You carry a true arsenal. Prince Minamoto.
The art of war has many faces, and a samurai must know them all.
Are you wounded?
It's just a scratch.
Banzai!
And now we can say that we didn't pay a heavy price for this victory. Thank you. If you hadn't intervened, I'd be dead.
It doesn't matter. I'm sure you would have managed without my help.
To be honest, I don't believe it would have been so. I hope I will have the opportunity to repay you, Zagor, sooner or later. Your entrance to the scene was incredible. You moved like lightning, behavior worthy of a true samurai.
Perhaps. But I am not satisfied with the outcome of this action of ours. Perhaps with a little cunning and common sense, this massacre could have been avoided. However, it is too late for regrets. You have accomplished the task entrusted to you, Prince Minamoto. Gather the livestock and return it to its owner. I think you will be able to return without my help.
But the Indians Mr. Ferguson mentioned.
Don't worry about them. I will notify the tribes in the entire area with a message that no one should harm you as you pass through. Farewell, Prince Minamoto. Our paths now diverge forever.
Who knows Zagor? Who can say?
Did you have fun, Chico?
Ah! Is that you? I didn't hear you coming. Caramba carambita! I almost had a heart attack!
I asked you how you liked the performance given by the noble knights of the Rising Sun.
I didn't miss a single second of the skirmish. And I must admit that I am quite upset. The bravery of those guys can be compared to their cruelty.
Like tigers, Chico, like real tigers. Now it's all over. More precisely, it will be over when I send the message to the Shoshone. Help me gather branches. I need to send smoke signals.
Yes, and I already know with what you'll send them. By my poor jacket, which will be burned to a crisp as usual.
Ha, 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 ha. You guessed it, Chico. You should take up palm reading. I'm giving you back your jacket, Chico.
More like you're giving back what was my jacket.
Don't be angry, Potbelly. To forget this unpleasant encounter with the samurai, we will return to the hideout and rest well. We'll both have plenty of time to dedicate ourselves to our wardrobes and all the other things we enjoy.
Excellent idea. Especially if you mean replenishing supplies in the pantry. And above all, the continuation of composing my musical work.
That's not a very simple condition. But I think with a little wax in my ears, I could bear it.
We had to separate from the rest of the tribe because we had a poor hunting season. Now there are fewer of us, so we can move more easily and follow the movement of the prey.
I think you made a wise decision, steady hand. But if Chico spends any more time in your village, your people will be without food reserves for the winter.
Ha 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 ha.
You're spreading slanders about me again, are you? While I only perform the job of official taster and gastronomy expert. For example, did you know that the meat of a deer living in the plains tastes different from its mountain relative?
Well, I don't. Let's say I never dealt with that issue.
And do you feel the difference between pheasant meat from the forest and from the thicket?
I must admit I'm not very knowledgeable there either.
Banzai!
1,000 scalps, but what?
Banzai! Banzai!
don't know, steady hand.
All our warriors are in the camp, and that scream was quite unusual.
I know who it is by all the drums of Darkwood.
Banzai!
Bonsai.
Samurai?
Caramba! Carambita!
Who are they? What does all this mean, Zagor?
Defend yourselves, Delaware. Defend yourselves, 1,000 scalps.
Banzai! 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 Banzai!
Zagor?
Banzai!
No, you must not kill him, no?
Stop, Sakamoto. The lives of these people belong to me. Direct your saber and your fury elsewhere. There is glory for all there.
I understand, Honorable Prince.
Banzai!
Are you wounded, Zagor?
No, I'm not. My head is pounding, but I think I came out all right in the end.
Luckily, the yellow gorilla hit him with the flat side of his saber.
Yellow gorilla.
Well, I meant to say samurai.
Banzai!
Bonsai. Bonsai.
Oh no, a massacre, a terrible massacre. May lightning strike you and your bloodthirsty beasts. Minamoto.
Be careful what you do, Zagor. I remind you that you are targeted by the arrows of the best archers of the Far East, men who never miss.
Cursed murderers. What is the meaning of this sudden attack? For what reason did you attack these peaceful Indians? And how come you're still here? I thought you'd leave Darkwood immediately after that clash with the cattle thieves.
Calm down, my friend. You ask many questions, and I can only give you one answer. What brought me here? What I know how to do, Zagor. What samurai have always been paid for. War.
War? And against whom, Karamba Karambita?
Who hired you?
We're still paid by the same person, but by now you must have realized that money is not what we fight for. We are participating in our friend Ferguson's plan because we feel that he is deep down one of us. He believes in the right of the stronger, in the law of force, in the manifestation of the violent side that exists in every man. And I'd say you're not far from those ideals either.
Me?
Yes, exactly you. You have established certain laws, and you adhere to them every day, regardless of whether you shed your blood or the blood of other people. You know how to enjoy victory in continuous challenges.
I know. No, 1,000 scalps, your claim is completely unfounded, Minamoto. There is no doubt that my life has been marked by violence, but there is an insurmountable difference between the two of us. If I fight and kill, I do it only because the current situation in this beautiful, but still wild land demands it. I hope that one day justice and reason will prevail, and there will be no conflicts between the inhabitants of Darkwood and the white colonists. Then I will, without any regret, renounce my role as a fighter and warrior. I will be glad to throw my axe into the deepest river, which I now consider a cruel, but necessary means of enforcing justice. And you look around you, look at the terrible sight you're probably proud of. You are nothing but bloodthirsty beasts. Beast who?
That's enough. Zagor, I won't allow you to continue taking advantage of my goodwill. One more insult, and I'll forget that I owe you my life. I will remember the two of my samurai you killed tonight.
Yeah. Those two are not the only ones who will leave their bones in the Darkwood forest. Soon you will all join them. I give that promise to the Delaware and other victims of your cruelty.
Ayak! Ho! Forward. Let's go from here.
Banzai! Banzai!
And as for you, little man, if you care about your friend's life, make sure you don't get in the samurai's way. Next time I won't be so merciful. Was I clear?
Yes, ye are, of course.
Banzai!
I know, Zagor, unfortunately, the news reached me. Frankly, the situation has become even more serious. Considering that 2 more Indian tribes were attacked in the same area last night.
What are you sure about that?
The reports I received leave no room for doubt. The tribes of the Gray Puma and the Fleeing Eagle are in question. Dozens of Indians have been killed or wounded, and the remaining tribes have already begun to move towards Mount Nemaz.
1,000 scalps. Then I presume you have already taken the necessary measures to end these shameful actions and punish the criminals.
Well, The truth is, I have no authority to intervene and stop this dirty game.
You know I don't understand, Davis. Are you the highest ranking officer in this area, or not besides?
Not anymore, Zagor! Now there is someone above me, a special commissioner sent by the government to change the face of this territory. His name is Perry, Major Eowaman J. Perry. He came to assess the value of the silver deposits recently discovered in Darkwood.
But that's madness. It will disturb the balance in all of Darkwood. The tribes will be forced to move and inevitable armed conflicts will arise.
No reason to be angry with me, Zagor. I share your opinion, but my new superior is not someone who wants to discuss it. He surely already has a clear plan and no one in the world will be able to dissuade him. Be sure of that.
Damn it. Despite his crazy ideas, that man certainly cannot overlook what has happened in the last few days.
However, that's exactly what he will do. To my insistence that the aforementioned events be clarified, he simply replied that there are no changes without upheaval. That the conflict between this mysterious group of people from the East and the Indians in the future may create an opportunity for military intervention.
Yeah. But how can someone be so cynical by all the drums of Darkwood to use human lives as if they were pawns in chess? No, I can't stand that, and your esteemed superior will be the first to know what I think about everything.
Wait, Zagor, don't be so hasty, that guy isn't.
Damn it.
Zagor? Hey, Zagor? Wait, maybe the captain is right.
Major Perry.
Yes, and you are the famous Zagor Tinny. They told me you arrived at the fort. I expected your visit. Of course, as you can see, I am not alone. You are quite well known in military circles, even in Forsington. Not only praises for your interventions on behalf of the army have reached my ears, but also stories of, how should I call it, excessive aggressiveness towards certain officers, like Colonel Clark and Major Caton.
Yes, I admit I wasn't gentle with the people you mentioned. But I can tell you that the blame for that lies exclusively with them.
For God's sake, spare me that story, Zagor. I have no intention of establishing personal responsibility for the events that happened in the past. I only wanted to warn you. I am neither Clark nor Caton. Before you is a man of a different kind, Zagor, a man who will not tolerate anyone's violent behavior.
I already suspected that, Major. In these few minutes, I've realized that you prefer to inflict violence on others, especially when it comes to unprotected persons, like the Indians of Darkwood.
Huh. I see that as expected. You immediately got to the point. When that's the case, go ahead, Zagor. This is a decree from the Ministry of War, which gave me a free hand to solve the problem of the Indians in this area. As you can see, there is no mention of cooperation with the famous defender of Darkwood here. The thing is, the United States is already a developed nation and doesn't need any pioneers to show them the way. Your mission here is over. Zagor, you are long outdated. You belong to the past, like some figures who can now only be found in history books.
1,000 scalps, do you hear him, Chico? This man is dismissing us the way old maids, who retire, are usually dismissed, but he still didn't understand something. And that is that I don't care at all what he thinks or some scribbler from Washington.
Be careful what you do, young man. One more similar move and you'll spend a month in jail.
You mean 3 months, Lieutenant? 3 months and 3 days. That is the punishment for insulting an officer of the United States Army. A punishment that can increase with every new word. So I advise you to be careful what you say.
All right, Major Edmund J. Perry, I don't know what dirty intrigue brought you to Darkwood, but I have no choice but to reconcile myself with the current situation. I will not give you an excuse to remove me without any effort. While you are carrying out your mysterious affairs, I will be outside, behind every tree, behind every rock, watching you. And it's better for you if your actions are only the fruit of folly, because if it turns out to be a deliberate criminal plan, my revenge will have no regard for the uniform you wear.
Ayak! Damn it! Should I?
No, let him go, Lieutenant. This performance certainly cannot scare me. Goodbye, Zagor.
Goodbye? It's more likely goodbye, Major Edmund O. Perry. Because I have a feeling we'll see each other again soon.
By all that is holy, did you hear that?
Yes, it seems like there was everything inside.
When Zagor roars like that, we should expect a sea of trouble.
Zagor. Hey, Zagor. How did it go? I heard your cry for a moment. I was afraid that.
UHM, don't worry, Captain. Your esteemed superior officer is still fine. But it is not impossible that the air in Darkwood could harm him. A lot. Goodbye, Davis. I'm sincerely sorry you're dragged into this mess.
But... something's wrong, Zagor?
You'll find out soon enough, soldier. And if you get an arrow in your back one of these days, thank Major Edmund J. Perry for that.
Thunder and lightning!
By all the mustaches of my family, the situation is not at all cheerful, damn it.
You're right, Chico. On one side, there's a man who pays killers to provoke conflicts with the inhabitants of the forest. And on the other, a shameless authoritarian officer who wants to turn this part of America. Two actions that seem unrelated, and yet...
Mama. That's a cougar, or a jaguar, or maybe even a wolf.
Calm down, Chico. It's someone far less bloodthirsty. All right, Tonka, come on out.
Tanka, how is that possible? Caramba y carambita. It's him exactly.
I'm glad to see you, Red Brother.
I greet you, Zagor, and your little friend with the big stomach. Warriors from the Whiteleaf tribe saw your smoke signals, so they brought me a message.
That's what I hoped for. Did you hear what happened to the tribes of the Grey Puma, the Fleeing Eagle, and the Steady Hand?
Wow, the drums in Darkwood have been talking about nothing else lately. Who are these strange yellow-skinned people? Zagor, you must know more about it than we do.
It's true. Have some warm coffee with us, Tonka. In the meantime, I'll tell you everything I know and what I expect from you.
I hope you've already had dinner, my old friend. Otherwise, we won't be able to offer you much.
Mighty gods, if these people are indeed so strong, how will we oppose them?
No matter how capable they are, there are only about 20 of them. Therefore, the united tribes could defeat them, though at the cost of great losses. The problem is something else. I want to get rid of them in a less violent way. A new battle would give the new commander of Fort Loyalty an excuse to intervene fiercely against the inhabitants of Darkwood.
Well. And then you think you'll be able to deal with them alone? Or only with my and Chico's help?
I'm experienced enough to know we could never pull that off. I intend to oppose those war veterans with a squad of about 30 exceptional warriors. We will choose the best warriors from all tribes, and they will undergo exercises that will enable them to deal with the samurai on equal terms. I have carefully observed these human beasts, and I think I know their weak points. Do you think you can do what I ask of you?
Why not, Zagor? Drums and smoke signals will convey our request to all tribes. And I believe that the bravest warriors of Darkwood will join us in a few days.
Great. Now all that remains is to choose the place where the training will take place. It must be a hidden location, because they must not discover us prematurely. And at the same time, it must be close to Ferguson's farm, so we can prevent any new punitive expeditions of the samurai in time.
What do you say to Stonehead Valley? Many red people found refuge in that place during the wars against the whites. It could serve for this occasion.
Steenhead Valley? Excellent idea, Tonka. We'll meet our future army there.
All right, Zagor, and now I won't waste another minute. Tomorrow morning, your message will cross the sky over Darkwood.
See you soon. Just one more thing, Red Brother.
I'm listening.
Tell the chiefs to evacuate their tribes to the northern part of Darkwood without hesitation. Let Ferguson believe he has achieved his goal. Only in that way will we force him to reveal his cards. Namely, the real reason why his mercenaries are attacking the inhabitants of Darkwood.
Your wish will be granted. Spirit with the axe.
Good luck.
See you in Stonehead Valley, friend.
I'm afraid you made a big mistake this time, Zagor. Caramba? Carambita? What can a small group of 30 Indians, no matter how skilled they are, do against that gang of born killers?
You never know, Chico, you never know. And now you would be dead, my brave Delaware.
Whoa.
Forward, let the next fighter step up.
I am Shatikva, from the Oneida tribe.
You seem like a capable fellow, Shoddy KVA.
That's right. In my village, there is no one who can defeat me in a duel, and my tent is full of the scalps of my people's enemies. The warriors of Seneca, Fox and Cree flee to their wigwams as soon as they hear my name.
By Manitou, that's a lie. I am Seneca, and I am not afraid of you, arrogant Oneida.
Ivor am a Sut from the Fox tribe, want to fight you right now.
Mighty gods, I won't let you talk about my people like that.
Hey, just a moment, calm down, brothers. I didn't gather the best warriors of Darkwood for them to quarrel among themselves or open up olden menes. You must all forget that you come from different tribes and fight for a common goal. Honestly, I don't deny that our proud Shati Kevier was a bit immodest just now. But we'll soon be able to verify his claims. Come on, brave Juanita, show me how you got the scalps of so many enemies. Attack, won't you?
Wah!
You are strong, Juanita. But strength is not enough. Against the samurai. Whack. Now you invincible Juanita would be headless. 1,000 scalps. Who did you bring me? A bunch of helpless lambs ready for slaughter. Just look at them by all the drums of Darkwood. Faked. Whack. Dead. Faked. Another fake. Whack. I'm aiming for the face. And I'm aiming for the chest.
Way.
You see, this and 1,000 similar tricks are the weapons that make the samurai invincible. And with the strength of your muscles, you will not be able to save your life for more than a minute. You will have to practice your reflexes to be able to avoid an attack in a split second. Master your nerves, so you can patiently wait for the opponent's mistake. Let your imagination run wild, so you can execute sudden and unexpected blows when the samurai least expect them. That's what I expect from the best warriors of the Fox, Cree, Mohawk, Delaware, and other Darkwood tribes. And if you have enough strength and endurance to withstand the efforts you will be subjected to, my plan will be realized. Was I clear?
Ok.
Slow, too slow and naive. I was just deceiving myself, my friend. You can't change a mentality and a way of fighting that has been passed down through generations in a few days. The Red Warriors are brave and capable, but they lack innate malice. It's all in vain. We won't succeed. Hey, you man, hit me. I told you to hit me if you can, of course. As I told you, we have no chance against Minamoto's tigers. Unless we resort to some trick and lure them into a trap.
Wow. It seems to me you already have something specific in mind.
Essentially, an idea has been buzzing in my head for several days. Do you know that narrow canyon opposite Baksu Hill?
Kuma's Canyon?
That exact one, if I'm not mistaken. The farm where the samurai are is close to it.
True. I think the distance is about an hour's walk.
Excellent. Then listen to what I've come up with.
By the gods, if everything goes well, that place will become the grave of those villains. But we haven't clarified one detail. The bait who will be the bait that will lure them into the canyon.
You see him in front of you, Tonka.
Please.
No, but, Red Brother. All in all, it's not that dangerous a task. And if you play your role well, I guarantee everything will go smoothly. Then we should arrange in the exact time of the action. What do you say to tomorrow evening?
I'll need a few more days, Zagor.
All right, let it be in 3 nights, then it will be a full moon, which will make our job easier. And now let's go. Today we can treat ourselves to a hearty lunch, and then a good dose of sleep. We must be ready for the final showdown.
Excellent idea, Zagor.
Hey, you man! Come on, try to hit me.
Mighty gods?
Caramba carambita. Zagor. Zagor.
Zagor.
How am I, to be honest? Not very well.
Friend, my friend, how are you?
But at least I can say that our warriors are improving. Excellent. And now all that remains is to figure out how to lure the dogs into chasing the fox. Let's see, I could wait for everyone to go to sleep. 1,000 scalps. Someone's coming.
damn it! What's wrong with you now, you damn mare? Sergeant, can you look at my horse's front hooves?
I immediately, sir. A pebble. Just a pebble that fell into his horseshoe.
Is it serious?
Not at all, sir. Besides, Ferguson's groom will take care of him in half an hour.
Then let's go. I can hardly wait for Ferguson's farm chef to take care of me. What do you say to that warrant officer?
You're right, sir. And it's well known that Ferguson's cellar is on par with the best saloons in St. Louis. Ha ha!
We're off.
1,000 scalps, period. Major period. What's the story now, damn it? A big military shot going on a friendly visit to a simple landowner, who, as luck would have it, has just begun an unjustified and inexplicable offensive against the Indians. Perhaps Major Perry intends to ask for an explanation for the attacks and the samurai OBE. But I should immediately dismiss that theory. An arrogant fool like him wouldn't leave his office in that case. He would just call Ferguson Rin. No, maybe I'm wrong, but I'd say this romantic meeting between Perry and Ferguson in the moonlight hides some wickedness. Something I've already noticed, observing them. And of course, provided that Ferguson's men don't stop you with a few bullets in the back. A 1,000 scalps. What a hearty greeting. Unfortunately, I don't think I would be greeted with such joy. So I'll have to settle for the back door. Damn it, I should have guessed.
Is everything all right, Jack? Oh, sure. You get up at dawn to prepare the horses. You break your back all day herding stupid cows. And at the end of the day, you spend your time on guard, protecting the farm from some mysterious enemies. We certainly didn't need this extra activity. But Mr. Ferguson promised we'd get a bonus if he successfully completed some job. Why not put those yellow faces here? They spend all their time inside drinking that disgusting concoction. TA, it's called TA? PFFT! Whatever it's called, it doesn't change the fact that it's a concoction! Okay, friend, okay. Have a sip of this drink, which you'll surely enjoy more, and it will drive the night's dampness out of your bones. Just be careful not to get too carried away with that whiskey. Thank you, Stephen. You are a true friend. Considering all that the samurai have been doing lately, it wouldn't surprise me if the Indians decided to come here and seek revenge. Nonsense! I just spoke with one of the soldiers who came from Fort Loyalty. Patrols roaming the northern part of Darkwood confirmed that all tribes have moved to areas that are not so hot. I think there are no more redskins within a 10-mile radius of the farm. Well, all the better. Open your eyes wide. Open my eyes? I guess you meant your mouth, huh? Damn it! The rifle! Now I have to do acrobatics too. He picked it up! Damn whoever invented guard shifts! 1,000 scalps.
1,000 of what? Excellent. I got a ticket to the spectacle. A shirt, a hat, I think that will be enough. And I'll use the belt to tie you up, just in case the dose of sleeping pills I gave you wasn't enough. PAWS here, like this. later. Now I'm giving you back the rifle. Great. When they see you from afar, your comrades will think you're diligently performing your duty. Goodbye, friend. It's time to find out where my esteemed hosts are. Samurai, soldiers, gunslingers. If things go wrong, I'll have my hands full with a variety of opponents. Let me see if they're not here by any chance. Maybe they are then. No, only a noble Eastern assassin is here preparing tea for himself. That leads me to believe that the conversation between Perry and Ferguson is so personal. Upstairs, I'll check up there. I finally found them.
Is it better now, Eamond?
PFT, I think I've shed at least a few pounds of dust from myself. But I still feel quite exhausted.
Damn it, how could you come so suddenly? Is something wrong?
I wouldn't say so. Everything is going according to plan. So much, so that if you look in my bag, you'll find something that will make you very happy.
By all that is holy, government concession for the use of silver deposits.
Yes. And as you can see, it refers to the area where the richest deposit was found. And in the coming days, I will forward the concessions to others who have asked for them. Soon the villages and roads of Darkwood will completely change their appearance.
Exactly. Except that the others will have to dig through mountains to get a few pounds of silver. And I will extract quintals of minerals in my desert without effort. Ha ha ha.
In our deficit, George.
What did you say?
I said it's our desert, George. Don't forget we're partners now.
Oh, of course, we shouldn't discuss that.
There will be no discussion as soon as you sign the document in that bag.
What's bothering you, Edmund? You don't trust me. And we've known each other since I was at the military academy.
Hee. That's exactly why I want something in writing. You see, I'm already tired of life in a sea of bureaucratic hassles coming from the Ministry of War. Oh, I can't wait to take off my uniform, and that will happen as soon as the first silver ingot comes out of our mine.
I understand you perfectly, Edmund. But you know very well that your involvement in this business cannot be mentioned in the official document. Some political opponent of yours could launch an investigation and discover things that would be disastrous for both of us.
I know, my old friend. I know. That's why the desert is recentered only in your name. I only want something that will serve as written confirmation of our agreement. A document that I will not show to anyone, as long as you fulfill your obligations and give me half of the mine's income.
And which would mean the end for both of us if it fell into the wrong hands.
You just honor the agreement, and that piece of paper will never leave my safe.
All right, E.D. Emmond. Although your distrust hurts me, I cannot stop you from taking the necessary precautionary measures.
1,000 scalps, I really got lucky. Not only did I discover within minutes a shameless intrigue that threatens to endanger the existence of my Darkwood, but these two villains are offering me the evidence on a silver platter that will help me frustrate their plans. Come on, Mr. Ferguson, put your signature on that paper. Bravo! And now, it's my turn. Good evening, gentlemen. Just one wrong move and I'll blow your brains out. Clear?
Zagor?
You cursed seamer, you again.
Well, I was passing by and overheard your conversation. So I came up with the idea of stopping by for a visit. M.R. Ferguson, put that document you're holding on the table and step back.
But...
No, but 1,000 scalps. That piece of paper is coming with me to Fort Pitt.
To hell with you and your idea of putting everything we talked about on paper.
Stop it, George. Is it possible that you were frightened by the threats of this jester? Go ahead, take that piece of paper if you care so much about it. But tell me this first. How do you plan to get out of here? Outside there are at least 30 people who are just waiting to fill you with lead.
What can I say? I'm an incurable optimist, and since those 30 services didn't stop me from entering, I have good reason to believe that it won't stop me from leaving either. Especially if I stop you from raising the alarm with a few blows to the head.
To hell. Move aside, George. Ah. Alarm! Alarm! Monomoto, help! Help!
1,000 scalps.
By all the devils! Damn it, what's going on?
解放ハッチは緊急事態です。
Gunshots! They're coming from upstairs!
And that was Mr. Ferguson's voice.
Rupert, Weissman, follow me, along with those 2 soldiers.
緊急事態です。残忍退避してください。ザゴやつを倒す。万歳！ IK. By Confucius, open that gate. Quickly. Out, everyone, out. Go after that man. I want him dead or alive.
Okada, Okada.
My friend, are you wounded?
Luckily, I'm not. But that scoundrel took the document that can send me straight to the gallows.
By Confucius, I should have killed that damn woodsman a long time ago. I should have assumed he wouldn't accept defeat so easily.
You must stop him, Okada. You must do it at all costs.
Don't worry, George. My samurai are already on his heels and, no matter how clever he is, he won't escape.
May lightning strike that savage. He just had to ruin everything now.
1,000 scalps. I didn't expect this. Those demons have reduced the lead I had. I'm starting to think I'll reach the meeting place with Tonka. Of course, I could grab the vines and escape in my own way. But in that case, I wouldn't be able to lure them into Puma's Canyon. No, I must keep running and maintain the distance forward, Zagor. Here we are. I hope Tonka and his men are carefully following what's happening.
By everything, that idiot fell into the trap himself. You can breathe a sigh of relief, boys. That man is ours now. The canyon he entered leads nowhere, and the rocky walls are so smooth and steep that no one can climb them. He's ours by hell. He has no escape, but you don't understand what I'm saying, do you? Well, everything will be clear to you in a few minutes.
You did it perfectly, my red friend.
I caught the rope, Tonka.
Did you hear pull it quickly?
Damn it! What is this now? That scoundrel had accomplices. Damn them!
HK.
Ayak! Ayak!
That's Zagor's signal. Now.
But what is that? Look out! Look out, damn it! Take cover! Try to find cover! Ah!
Yatsu Kiru.
Did everything go as planned, Zagor?
Couldn't be better, my friend.
Look out. They're trying to escape.
Ayak! Ah! Ah!
Banzai!
Why? Ah!
1,000 scalps, you were great, Tonka.
Wow, the credit belongs solely to you, Zagor. The rest of the warriors and I just collected stones, Pa. That's a job women can do.
It's not over yet, my friend. A new battle awaits us tonight. Some of our enemies are still alive, and among them the most dangerous ones. Our warriors will have to give their all to destroy them.
My comrades and I can't wait for it to happen.
We are ready, Mr. Ferguson.
You may go, Sergeant. Convey to Captain Davis that I will come to the fort as soon as I can, and give him a detailed report on the murder of the poor Major.
I will tell him that.
Have a safe trip, Sergeant.
Goodbye, sir. Shall we go?
So?
Nothing yet, sir?
A bad sign. Indeed, a bad sign. Zagor must have escaped.
It doesn't have to mean anything. You'll see that my samurai will bring the corpse of that demon, and everything will go back to normal. You will say that Zagor killed Major Perry to avenge him for the plan to turn Darkwood into a mining center.
Ferguson!
What's happening, Wiseman?
Someone's coming, sir!
By everything are those samurai.
It's too dark to be sure, but it seems to me. Just a moment, it's them! What did I say? Dazara Zag, you see they succeed.
You can't imagine what a weight has been lifted from my chest, my friend.
But why aren't they coming?
What?
Damn it. What?
May I be cursed! Those are just armors, sir!
Samurai. Where are my samurai?
To hell what's happening on this damn night?
No. I knew it. He's not an ordinary man. He's a demon.
It's him, Zagor. There he is.
Damn him.
But he's not alone, sir, with him are?
5 Indians came with him in large numbers, lightning and thunder. To hell, close the door immediately.
Damn it! May the devil take those bastards!
Everyone get in position by the loopholes, even though they are more numerous. It won't be easy for them to get in here.
Caramba, Carambita, these men won't give up easily, Zagor.
Hey, you inside! Do you hear me? I'm talking to you, Ferguson. You are a reasonable man. No matter how fiercely you defend yourselves, you have no chance. There are many of us, and sooner or later, we will kill you all. I advise you to surrender. If you don't care about your life, spare your men.
And you save your breath, Zagor. The people here know very well what awaits them if they are caught alive. The torture stake.
Now I promise you will be extradited to the military autoris.
Even worse. Neither the gallows nor slavery are for people like us. Nothing will come of it. If you want to catch us, you'll have to come for us.
So this is the opportunity we've been waiting for. It's time to fight.
That fence is quite an obstacle, Tonka. Who knows how many of us would have died trying to break through it? No, we must enter suddenly through some passage. Or rather, through the gate.
Okay? And who will open it, a fairy godmother?
I'll open it, Chico. Listen to me, Tonka. You and the others who are armed with rifles aim at the openings in the fence. For a few minutes, lay down hellish fire. That way you will prevent the people hiding behind the palisade from aiming. And I will be able to run across the clearing. I will use the element of surprise. I will perform a nice jump. I will open the gate through which you will flood into the farmyard like a torrent.
You said it nicely. You will jump. But to the other world.
Chico is right. Zagor, your plan is too risky.
Nonsense, since after all, only a dozen people are left inside before they realize what's happening. Your men will come to my aid.
I know you well enough to know you won't change your mind. But just give me a few minutes. I'll send a few men to the other side of the palisade.
To force the defenders to split up and thus weaken the spot where you will carry out your crazy plan. I think that's a great idea. That way I'll only confront 3 or 4 opponents at most.
M.R. Ferguson, are they attacking us from this side too?
To hell. Wiseman, go with Okada to the south side. You two concentrate on the eastern part of the fence. And we too will monitor what's happening on the western part. Don't spare the lead, boys. We have enough ammunition inside to kill all the Indians in America. And you come down, my friend. You're an easy target up there.
Are you ready?
We are, Zagor.
The men who will cover you are the best shots we have.
Excellent. As soon as you see me disappear inside the fence, move forward like lightning. And if everything goes well, you'll see the gate wide open. Aim well at those loopholes, my friends. Fire!
To hell! Let me see what they're doing! Hey, who knows what they've come up with?
Those damned ones have concentrated their fire on this side.
If they want to catch us, sooner or later they'll have to come towards the palisade. And then we'll shoot them like clay pigeons.
1,000 scalps. My Indian friends have done a great job. I only hope that none of their bullets won't mistakenly end up in my back instead of the loophole.
Demonic blood.
A thousand me. Alarm! Everyone here, quickly! Ah!
Look, the gate is open.
Mighty God Zagor succeeded.
By hell, what's happening? What the devil? Zagor? Him again. Shoot, damn it. Let's tear that son of a bitch to pieces once and for all. There at the gate.
Him man Ferguson.
By Confucius, something is happening on that side. Follow me. Him.
Those are the enemies.
Ah! Don't shoot! I surrender! Me too!
Wretched cowards. Just crawl before these people like obedient dogs. But Prince Okada Minamoto, the last samurai, will never surrender. Come on, pack of savages. What are you waiting for? I am ready.
No stop? This man is mine, Red Brothers. Let no one interfere.
But Zagor, are you really going to fight this bloodthirsty beast?
No, but Chico. This had to happen sooner or later. Minamoto, either you or I. And if you win, I promise that Tonka's warriors.
By Confucius once again, I must admit that you have amazed me, Zagor. There's no doubt I'll have to kill you, but you are truly an opponent worthy of a samurai. Are you ready?
Banzai! Ayak! Banzai! Banzai!
All right, now that you've had your fun, I think it's time to get down to business. Honorable Prince.
Banzai! Banzai!
Okay. Don't fool yourself, Zagor. This tiger still has claws.
I knew you had additional weapons, Minamoto. But that dagger didn't impress me at all.
Banzai!
Kill me now. Come on, what are you waiting for? You must do it. Such are the laws of Bushido. No mercy for the defeated.
Yes, I know I should kill you, but not because of the stupid rules of your absurd chivalry code. I must do it for the people you killed, for the women and children of the Secure Hand tribe, of the old men you massacred in the camp of the Fleeing Eagle. But I've had enough of the rain of blood that has poured down on Darkwood, and therefore I will leave it to others to punish you as you deserve. I will hand you over to the authorities at Fort Loyalty, and my friend Captain Davis will be happy to initiate an investigation against you.
May I enter the house for a moment? I give you my word that I will not try to escape.
I believe you, Minamoto. All right, but you'll have to hurry. 1,000 scalps. I can't wait to get out of this damn place. Tonka, tie up those prisoners well. We'll take them to Fort Loyalty, too. In the meantime, I'll see if anything can be done for Ferguson.
Ha ha ha. You don't have to bother, Zagor. I'm done. There's no doubt about that anymore.
Let me see.
I tell you it's no use. The tip of this damn arrow is stuck deep in my chest. When I am sorry that you will not have the pleasure of seeing me and my friend the prince in the dock.
What do you mean? 1,000 scalps. Do you think that scoundrel will go back on his word to me?
No, don't worry. Okada Minamoto does not intend to escape. He is too proud and dignified to do something like that. He has a different way to avoid the shame of defeat. The system that Bushido imposes on all samurai.
I don't understand.
Do you know what harakiri is?
No, I hear that word for the first time.
Harakiri is a very important ritual, the last ritual performed by an honorable Japanese man. He sits on the ground with crossed legs. He opens his tunic and exposes his chest and stomach. Then he places the blade of the sword exactly below his navel. With both hands, he firmly rams it into himself. The Japanese man then clenches his teeth and prepares the blade for another cut in a Hosanilla direction.
No, 1,000 scalps.
Minamoto! Don't do that, Minamoto!
Do you hear me, Minamoto? That's insane. It's a meaningless gesture. You mustn't. You mustn't. Oh no. Horrible. Truly horrible. Damn it, why didn't you tell me sooner, Ferguson? Maybe I could have stopped him.
Wah, he can't hear you anymore, Zagor. Ferguson is dead.
By all the drums of Darkwood.
No, what are you doing?
Mercy, don't kill us!
To hell, too many people have died in these few days. And hell can wait a little longer for 2 more dark souls. You two, get out of this area before I change my mind.
Be sure we will, Zagor.
Thank you, sir! You won't hear from us again! May heaven thank you, Zagor!
Let's flee, my friend.
Whoa, and this nasty adventure is over.
Yes, but at what cost? Tonka, death was merciless here. Now all I have left is to go to Fort Loyalty and tell Captain Davis everything. And above all, to ensure that Washington repeals the plan by which Perry intended to change the face of our forest. Thank you for your help, my friend. And thank you, Prodred brothers, for standing by me without hesitation. Return to your tribes and say that the hunting trails in Darkwood are free again. The spirit with the axe has defended them once more.
Ayak!